Hey guys, today we're going to do a little test here. We're going to check out the difference between a original 1969 shin-ei univibe and a provibe off the Captain Coconut 2. And a lot of people make comparisons between the two because they sound really similar. At least you can get them to sound really similar. And number two, this is like obviously the Jimi Hendrix reference. Captain Coconut 2 being like what they call Jimi Hendrix in a box, which is pretty close too. That can get you, even if you don't sound like him, you can kind of get you in the ballpark, right? And the univibe, which is what Jimi Hendrix used, right? And so what I'm going to do is give a little demonstration, right? We're going to hear the univibe, we're going to hear the provibe, and listen for the coloration and sound, right? So univibe, not true bypass, right? So when you turn this thing on, it doesn't matter if the effect is off or it's on, you're going to get coloration and sound because it's not true bypass, right? It's for some reason it mellows out the sound a bit, but it does it in a trebly way versus the bass way, which you normally get. You get those high tones cut out. Something about this sounds right? And you may not be able to get it on this iPhone, the sound, but we'll see if we can do that. You're not going to get any coloration of sound with the Captain Coconut. True bypass, not affecting the signal as you bypass it. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know. Let's do this in the sound of Pink Floyd, maybe a little bit of Hendrix, right? Let's start with the univibe first. So I got this A beat out with a Layla. I think it's called German A-B switcher. I have it on the Magic 6s on a twin reverb. I got a little bit of reverb on there, but volume at 6, treble at 6, 3 mids, 2 bass, and I think 2 on the reverb, right? So you can hear the difference. This is univibe, right? Right, you get a little bit of treble, bypassing, not bypassing through the univibe. Okay, so let's actually turn on the effect here. All right, still, what is this? Just off of Dark Side of the Moon, right? All right, switch it over here. For the Captain Coconut 2, a little bit more phaser involved, and I think the difference is a 4-stage versus a 6-stage phaser. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's close to accurate, right? Sounds really close, right? For I don't know, you probably pick these up for like $700-800, like if it's a good one, right? You pick these up for like $3,000. It's a big difference in price. There's a little difference. There's totally a little difference, right? And you can tell, right? The univibe's got a thump on the low end, wow, 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 that the provibe is not going to give you so much in spades, right? It's going to give you a little bit of it, but it's more of a phaser, more of a true phaser than the univibe is. I'm quite sure this guy cloned it like as close as he could get without the actual parts, but there's a little bit of difference. You can tell even to like the not necessarily so trained ear, you can tell there's a little bit of difference even if you just get all the settings correctly. Little bit, but it gets you in the ballpark, and that's what matters a lot of times. Okay, so let me just throw let's throw some distortion in. Let's do this. Okay, so these guys, great vibratos, right? Great vibratos. This is actually, I think, really what you call is a chorus. That's a phaser. They call it a chorus, right? It's not a vibrato. You can have a vibrato setting, but it's not really a vibrato as we kind of know it. All right, guys. So maybe lucky enough to put this up on reverb. I'm probably going to do this.